I've been thinking and wanted to tell you that I thought about what happened this time, and baby, I do not accept your sorries. Your apologies have fallen on Your apologies have officially fallen on deaf ears. Symbolically, yes, but literal in its interpretation, I've reached the limit. My cup runs over. And with your never-ending flow of excuses, your lies, your sorries. I never meant to. She meant nothing to me. I made a mistake. It won't happen again. Give me another chance because, baby, I love you. And I'm sorry. For 5 years, 6 months, 8 days, 12 hours, 33 minutes, and 29, 28, 27, 26 seconds, I've allowed your sorries to suffice, to appease, and to pacify. I'll never do it again has become your own personal anthem. A tune that I've memorized word for word, line by line. The chorus getting louder and louder each time you hitch a ride on the Infidelity Express. Every time the phone rings in the middle of the night by yet another woman's scorn, having to bear the shame while she provides a detailed description of your anatomy, cringing with anger as she describes how my 600 threads felt against her flesh, sick with disgust and fear when she revealed your refusal to use protection during these trysts. You know, she admitted in her interest to you was solely because of the money and gifts that you bestowed with such unselfish abandon. Wait, money and gifts? That revelation struck me as curious since you have failed to keep a job on a consistent basis for the last 547 and a half days, which equates to a year and a half. You have single-handedly renamed the terms of deadbeat, bum, mooch. My insides utter many sighs when I thought about the fact that we don't have kids, no child support to finagle and barter, no visitation that you would most certainly forget. But then suddenly it all came together. Snapshots of the twisted paradox flashed in my mind like the constant solicitation for money and the dismissive nonchalant quality of your responses when I asked, what is this for again? Your accusation of emasculation on my part when, according to your logic, I should be sensitive to your struggle as a black man. Your mysterious business proposals that never took fruition but always required more capital. Wow, like a light bulb going off in my head. I can see clearly now that the bullshit's gone. It all made sense. And with the knowledge of ugliness that grew larger and larger, each dose of fertilizer that you applied, with each fabrication that filtered through your lips in a fog of patricity, this monster in all the parasitic glory, the one thing I did everything in my power to suppress, took every measure to push deep inside my bowels, emerged, enraged and pissed and in need of retribution of the emotional and psychological abuse of its hostess. And this ugliness quickly evolved into a homicidal, and this best release is equally mentally unstable for cousin named Click, so the term of hell broke loose was redefined when these two merged together to form an entity upon the realization of the fact that I've been funding your indiscretions, your extracurriculars, financially backing your liaisons, sponsoring your sexual escapades. Death seemed like a all too fitting sentence for a man of your caliber, one whose regard for others simply did not exist. Hell, it didn't even register on your emotional radar. The shame, the humiliation, the utter and the total lack of respect that you have shown for me, and all you can say is, you're sorry? Well, bruh, I don't accept your sorries. They've been collected and set on the curb to be taken away with next Tuesday's pickup. No, they will not be pressed in some waste-infected cube to be recycled and reintroduced in a different form. In fact, they'll be destroyed like all the dangerous matter to prevent the reinfestation into the female society. They will most certainly be incinerated like manifestation of unrepentant sinners. And although the Bible says to forgive 7 times 7, in this case, I know God will cut me a break. because even he can see your stars have lost all meaning. And don't worry, you haven't caused any repairable damage to my sight. I will recover from your attempts of breaking my spirit and my joy. Your defectiveness will not taint my view of men. I still believe there are some good ones out there just waiting to love me and respect me in the ways that you could never. And with all that, I'll let you go. No hard feelings, no regrets, lesson learned. Please release your guilt, and I strongly discourage you of any attempts to change my mind or alter my perception of you. For all your appeals have been exhausted, and in fact, have become what you freely proclaim. Sorry.